much for coming. My name is Clio and I work for a company called Tierney's Automation, and we would be in the hardware business for hotels and restaurants, and on the soft side for the point-of-sale systems and hotel systems. So when I was asked to speak today, I thought maybe the best advice I can give anyone is how to choose a point-of-sale system to run their restaurant or bar business. So that's what I've presented or prepared my presentation on. So I'm just going to run through and help you how to make your choice, to encourage you to be demanding of your suppliers and understand what you're looking for, to evaluate your processes so that you know really how to make the best choices, and at all times to make the system work for you. So many times I see people doing what the system wants them to do rather than making the system work for their business. And then absolutely some questions and answers if we have any of that. So to get your mind going, I'm going to show you a little quick video if I can do that. Right, thank you. Have we sat? Oh yeah.
Be served, pay, and you're off. No matter the restaurant, the steps are universal. But getting a great dining experience isn't guaranteed. And as a restaurant operator, you know delivering an exceptional experience isn't always easy. You've got a lot to manage: staff, profits, paperwork, inventory, compliance, generating business, and customer experiences. It can be overwhelming. NCR's restaurant technology plans. The magic of our solution starts at the point of sale and extends far beyond that. From meat to salt, order to preparation, delivery to final payment, we help you operate more efficiently, manage your restaurant, and engage your customers through a comprehensive and integrated technology solution. This means staff can make sure orders are accurate and delivered quickly and freshly to the guest, just how they like it. You can also get real-time on-the-go insights to help you keep an eye on your business when you're not there. Collect customer feedback and create unique dining experiences to keep your raving fans coming back for more and inviting everyone they know on their next lunch break. The clear option for your restaurant. NCR.
System, you need to really understand that you want something to run your business. I think looking for a point of sale or calling it a till system is a little bit disrespectful to technology that's available today. We really need to understand that this can help us run our business, put all the information we want in the palm of our hand, and allow us to get on with wonderful customer care, as the previous speaker was talking about. So many times we go out to clients and they say we want a new till system, but they haven't really asked themselves why do they want a new till system or what do they expect of their new system. So I would really recommend that people create a white paper. Write down what you want, what you don't want. You're never going to find everything in one system. So what I would really recommend is that you write down what is an absolute must-have and what's a desirable, and then be ready to make your choices. Many people will look at 2 or 3 systems and they might get very confused at the end of the 2 or 3 systems and believe that all of what they wanted is available in one. So it's really important that you evaluate what you look at, understand what's available, And I'm a salesperson and I'd say, yes, it'll do that, but be really sure it'll do that. You know, we might promise you that it'll make the team, double check that it does everything it says it does. So that's why the evaluation process is really, really important. Nowadays, technology is changing as we speak, and many things are going cloud-based, and there's all sorts of different facilities. It's really important that you future-proof your choice. I don't think it's good enough to buy something that you've used before or that you've had in a different job. It's really important to check what's on the market and future-proof your choice. I believe too in the hotel industry and in the bar and restaurant industry, we tend to be quite insular in our choices and only look at what's available in our market. We really should look outside our business, look at what car firms are doing, look at what airlines are doing. If they can do it, it is going to come into our industry soon. And I think look outside our own industry and look outside Ireland and see what's best of breed before you make your choices. I don't think it's only the money that you're going to spend on new technology, but the upset that it causes your team and your staff learning something new. You really want to make the right choice. So really have a good look around before you make your choice. Your business and your staff deserve the best, and so does your customer. So make really good choices that way. I think you need to be imaginative, and if your kids can do something on an app, why can't you do that for your business? So be very demanding. Like I said, do your research. Ease of use is really important. You don't really want something that's cumbersome. So make sure you can hold it in your hand, that you can get it something right to your phone if that's what you want. Demand of the company that it's a product that's going to be around for a long time and that they are doing future development. And that development is practically in-house or available. We really don't want development being done so far overseas that it's not been driven for the Irish market. I would think have a lot of good questions to hand, and PCI compliance, so your credit card handling, is your responsibility as a business. So make sure any technology you're using is looking after your credit card technology. And even in something as simple as a restaurant, we might take a credit card number for a client and write it in the diary, and all of that is not allowed anymore. So we have to be really sure how we're handling our credit card compliance. Speed is a great issue, and many products that work outside of Ireland don't work in Ireland because somehow or another we work very fast, and our restaurants and bars are expected to be very fast, so speed is a big question to ask. The product that we use called Aloha Kitchen allows you to manage your kitchen, so no more dockets in your kitchen, everything managed with screens, great production, great labour saving, great waste saving. So really think about that. Think, do you really want a paper trail in your kitchen, or do you want your kitchen to be digitalised as well? I find that an amazing solution. I would also want to see if my restaurant or bar did a lot of lunchtime business and people are pressed for time at lunchtime. Can I have an ordering system that's available on my website that they can order, that I can have a team member have it prepped and ready and have the payment ready to go, and you've just given them back 10 minutes of their very precious lunchtime? That would really help your lunchtime business. Okay? I also think managing your labour costs, which is probably the biggest overhead after food costs for a food and beverage environment. So can I manage my labour costs? Can I understand my peak times? Can I reduce people hanging around and have them in only when I need them? So again, they're good questions that you need to have. Reporting is really important, and cumbersome reports are no good to anyone because no one even reads them or downloads them. You really want a report that gives you the answers you're looking for. And I suppose you need to talk to a company about their service, their support, and their redundancy. So if I have a problem, what is my backup time? How do I get back up? How do I get back up and running? The technology that we're using comes from NCR, and NCR is around since Adam was born, I think. And they've always had redundancy built in, where one was a slave and one was a master, and then the next one takes over. So really good redundancy. You don't want to be without your server and without your tills at busy times. Again, I would get my whole team involved in the evaluation process. If people get involved from the beginning, you'd be amazed that some person that is front-facing with the guests would have a really good issue that they're looking for in new technology and would demand you to ask that of your supplier. I think also if they're involved from the beginning, and if there's a few teething problems, they'll help you get through that because they'll feel like they made the choice with you. So it's really good to get your team involved. I think you really want to be looking at how your social media is going to work for you too. So if you can get a system that helps you interact with your client and drive your social media or drive loyalty, that's really important. And if you have a young audience working with you, they're going to expect this machine to work in their hands. So is there an app for that? Can you do things simpler? Can you do things from home? Can you get a good overview of your business when you're out of the business? So again, that's all of the process that I would look at to map out my journey and understand what I want from a system. This is an NCR graphic of how the whole food and beverage system works. Now, some of this might not apply to every business, but a lot of it does. So again, the redundancy question, where is my point of sale? Do I have a loyalty card? Can I take mobile payment? Can I understand if there's a lot of voids or corrections been made in my business? Who's making them? Why are they being made? Am I losing money through that? So really being on top of things like that and understanding it. And making a system that works for you, but also makes it really easy for your consumer. The picture here shows a restaurant that we were working with, and the till, this is in the hands of the owner at any time. How much money is going through his sales, how much in payments, how much voids, how many checks are live at any given time. And if you've more than one business, this is really important for you to be able to see everything at the touch of a button. So again, can I do loyalty on my system? If I had group outlets, can I group all my outlets together and see what's working in one and working in another? If I decided I wanted to change the price of a pint of Guinness across all my outlets tonight, can I do that at one press of a button? So all of those things are important. And again, tracking your employees, their performance, their voids, their transfers, their comps, all of that. Social media, as I mentioned earlier. Can I get company reports across all of my business, and can I change menu items? I really think all of that's really important when you're making your choice. So basically, there are the tips I would like to give you when choosing a system to run your restaurant or your bars. So if you have any questions, I'm happy to take them. No questions? Thank you all very much for your time.